Hello, guys. Welcome. This is Valerie from Victory Yoga. And today we are working on a little flow that's going to be mostly the whole body working out, but also practicing a little bit of hand balancing. So, this flow is perfect for if you are just quite new into hand balancing and want to get better at it. So, when you're ready, you might need some blocks if you got blocks at home. If not, that's totally fine. When you're ready, just make your way into a sitting position. You can be sitting on a block if you want to, which I'm going to actually be doing. And make sure your back is upright. Maybe roll your shoulders back and down a few times and close the eyes. And I invite you with every exhale to drop in a little bit more into the present moment. Perhaps with every exhale, you relax your neck, your shoulders, your hips. Perhaps with every exhale, you letting go of thoughts, letting go of anything that sits onto your to-do list for today, or if it's the evening for you, maybe you let go of everything that happened today. Now from here, we're going to slowly open our eyes. Inhaling, bring your hands up towards the sky. As we exhale, we bring the right arm under the left arm. So we're finding our eagle arms. So wrapping your arms around. If you can, bring the palms facing each other. If you got tight shoulder, that might be a bit hard. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing some kind of cats and cows sitting on an eagle arm. So I'm just going to show you sideways for you so it's easier to see. As we inhale, can you start lifting the elbows, lift your chest, maybe gaze up. As we exhale, round in, tuck in elbows towards your navel, maybe lean forward, tuck your chin in. Breathing in, lifting up, unrolling your back, elbows up, hands towards the sky. And exhale, release, tuck in. We're going to do one more of these at your own pace. We're trying to move with slow movement to connect with our spine. And we release, last round, hugging in. Beautiful. And then we're going back up. We release the arms, bring your hands up. And as we breathe out, we release the hands down. Beautiful. Maybe shake your shoulders a little bit. Perfect. We're going to go towards the other side, guys. So as we inhale, bring your arms up. And this time the left arm goes under, or the opposite, if you did the other one first. And then find your eagle arm, press your palms against each other. Inhaling, can you start lifting the elbows and gazing up? As we exhale, hug in into your cow, chin to chest. Maybe lean forward, breathing in. Feel your spine unroll as you raise your elbows a little bit higher. And release, tuck in. If you want to close your eyes here to help you connect with your spine, inhale, go up. You're more than welcome to. This is our last round. And release. Beautiful. And we go all the way up. Release the hands, open the arms, and relax. Beautiful. And again, maybe a little shake of movement of the shoulders. Release the blocks if you were sitting on the blocks. Find your way to your tabletop where we're going to do just 2 cats and cow now that we've got our arms released. See how it is as to move to a cat. And as we exhale, tuck in, chin to chest. Last round, going up. And release. Beautiful. Come back to your neutral spine. We're going to tuck our toes. Find your first downward dog of the day. Press into your hands. Lift your sitting bones towards the sky. Beautiful. Can you start maybe bending one knee at a time? Bring one heel down. Any kind of movement you want to take into your downward dog. You want to spread the fingers as wide as possible onto your mat. Press the knuckles against the floor. And then maybe lift the right leg up to stretch your leg. Honey, that's just an option. Maybe bring it down, lift the other leg up. Slowly easing into our movement today and releasing. One more breath into your downward dog. As you exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, little step towards the front of your mat. Find your fall forward at the front of your mat. Release your chest down, release the top of the crown towards the floor, maybe interlock your arms, your elbows, rock from left to right. Release the hands down, halfway lift your heart, roll your shoulders, and relax. Make your way all the way up to standing. With the next inhale, reach high, all the way up, and hands in front of your heart, Samastiti. Beautiful. We start moving to our sun salutation, big toes touching. Inhaling, hands goes up. And find your fall forward. Remember to always breathe in and out through your nose in yoga. Halfway lift, straight spine. Plant your palms, step back into your plank. For the first chaturanga, you're more than welcome to drop your knees onto the floor. We come all the way down to the floor as we exhale. Find your baby cobra. With the inhale, roll your shoulders back. Release the hands off the floor and squeeze the elbows behind your back. Beautiful. And relax down. Maybe next inhale, find your upward dog. Press the hands onto the floor to lift your heart off the floor. Maybe your hips are off the floor as well. Beautiful. And as we exhale, tuck your toes, lift your sitting bones high. Take 2 deep breaths in here. And slowly make your way to your plank. So rock forward into your plank. Drop your knees down onto the floor. We're going to start moving just to some wrist warm up. So bring your hands onto the floor and maybe rock forward and back, spreading your fingers wide. Fingertips sideways, rock left and right. And then finally, fingertips pointing the back, thumb towards the outside. If you got the flexibility, rock forward and back again. Beautiful. Come back, fingertips towards the front. Find your Chaturanga Dandasana all the way down to the floor, upward dog. And release back onto the floor. Slowly use your upper body to release. And again, inhale, upward dog. And slowly release in control. Tuck your toes. You can drop your knees onto the floor. If not, can you press into your high plank from here? And downward dog. Well done. One deep breath here. Exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, 2 big steps towards the front of your mat. Halfway lift. And fall with the exhale. Make your way all the way up to standing with the next inhale. And Samastitihi. Move slightly faster into a second round of sun salutation. Lift up with the inhale, hands goes up. As we exhale, release, fall down. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back into your plank. Your decision if you want to drop your knees. If not, rock forward, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog. And downward dog. Take 1 deep breath in here. As we exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands. Step, jump, or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release with the exhale. And then make your way up to standing, reach high. And Samastitihi. We've got 1 more round of sun salutation. We're going to go for sun salutation B. So big toes touching. As we inhale, find your chair pose. Bend your knees, sit down. Lift your arms up, chest up. Squeeze your knees in. Make sure you can see your big toes if you look down. As we exhale, release, fall forward. Halfway lift your heart. Plant your palms, step back into your plank. Move to your chaturanga, rock forward, lower down, upward dog, and downward dog. Straight away from here, we're going to inhale, raise the right leg up towards the sky, toes pointing down. Foot is flexed. Tiger curl in once, bring your knee towards your chest. And we're going back towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the foot between our hands. Find your warrior 1 with the inhale. Back foot is flat on the floor, 45-degree angle. Lift up with your arms. Now, can you bring your left hip forward and right hip back to have the hip square? Arms are high. Beautiful. Maybe bend into that front knee a little bit more. Can you extend the elbows completely? And then release the hands down. Right leg goes up towards the sky. And move to your vinyasa. Find your plank or your three-legged plank. Lower down your chaturanga. Upward dog with the inhale. And downward dog. Well done, guys. We're going to go straight towards the other side. Left leg goes high. Tag your curl in, knee to chest. Rock forward. And going back up. And this time we're going to drop the foot between our hands and lift up into our warrior one again. Back heel is flat. Lift up. Maybe bring your pinky in to activate your arms and your elbows. One more breath. Lean a little bit more into that front leg. And then release the hands down. We move to our vinyasa again. So left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Make your way to either your downward dog or your plank or three-legged plank. Chaturanga with the exhale. Upward dog. And downward dog. Beautiful. We're going to take 2 cleansing breaths together here. So take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, open your mouth, let go. Big sigh. And one more deep breath in. And release. Beautiful. Next, exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands. Step, jump, or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release, big toes touching. Find your chair again. Bend your knees, lift up, arms up. Squeeze the knees in. Maybe bring your rib cage in. Beautiful. Can you lower down a little bit more as you smile more? Because we love chair pose. Can you bring your arms a bit higher towards the sky? Really good. And release. Well done, guys. Samasthiti. Open your feet about hips width distance. Arms, palms facing forward. Close the eyes. Using that moment to recenter with our breath, to be present. Beautiful. We're gonna do 2 deep breaths. All right, and we come back from relaxation. Find the front of your mat. Big toes touching. We're going to go again into our favorite pose. Chair pose with the inhale. Start moving through our flow. Bring your arms up, squeeze the knees in. As we exhale, release into your fold forward. Inhaling back into your chair pose. Bend your knee, lift your arms up. And release, moving through the floor with our breath. Last round, we go up with the inhale. Stay here. Find your eagle arm. So left arm comes under. Interlock your arms. Left leg goes over. Beautiful. Find the eagle pose. You can just cross the leg. You can wrap around if you can. You don't have to. Beautiful. Now from here, keep the eagle arm. Start lifting your left leg up as you extend the right leg. Kick the leg back. We're landing into triangle. Releasing the back leg, 90 degree the foot, front leg facing the front. Open the arms, palm towards the floor. As we exhale, triangle, reaching forward with your right hand. Drop the right hand towards your right leg. Left arm goes high, maybe gaze up. Make sure the side of your body is long. You're feeling the stretch onto the left side. Reverse the triangle, so flip the right palm up towards the sky. Reach high. As we exhale, we find our Utthita Paschimottanasana. Bend the front leg, right elbow and right knee together. Left hand goes up and over. Gazing up. Beautiful. Reverse again. This time we reverse the warrior, Lifting the right palm up. And as we exhale, cartwheel your hands on each side of your right foot. Come onto your tippy toes with your left foot. Straight spine, we're onto our runner's lunge. Inhaling, right arm goes up, find your twist, gaze high. As we exhale, release that right hand down. Back knee onto the floor, find your Ujjayi Asana, tuck your toes, lift up, low lunge. Beautiful. And as we exhale, release the hands down, moving through our floor. Right leg goes high. And you can either find your downward dog or find your vinyasa that make your way to your plank. Lower down, upward dog, and downward dog. Beautiful. From here, guys, we bend our knees, look between our hands, step, jump, or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release down with the exhale. Make your way all the way up to standing. And Samastitihi. Hands in front of your heart. Well done. Move to our second round of flow to the other side. So I'm just going to be facing this way, but you guys stay facing the front. Big toes touching. Find your chair pose with the inhale. Bend the knees, sit back, lift your arms up. Exhale, release down, fold forward. And again, inhale, chair pose. And once you complete, you release with the exhale. Last one, and we're going to hold. Inhale, chair pose, and hold. Right arm comes under the left arm. Find your eagle arm. And then when you're ready, right leg goes up and over. Find your eagle legs. Beautiful. Enjoying our little eagle pose here. When you're ready, kicking the right leg back, extend the left leg, blend into your triangle pose. Back foot is 90 degrees. Release the arms, palm facing down. Take one inhale here, reach forward with your left hand and down triangle pose. Lengthen both sides of your body, maybe gaze up. Beautiful. Make sure there's minimal weight into the left hand towards the floor, that you're not kind of leaning onto that left hand. Reverse the triangle, left palm goes up towards the sky, reach high. As we exhale, side angle, bend your front knee, elbow on top of your knee, reach your right hand up and over, palms facing down, maybe gazing up into the inside of your right elbow. Reverse the warrior, left palm goes up. And as we exhale, we cartwheel our hands down on each side of your left foot. Find your runner's lunge. Back heel is off the floor. Right fingertips or palm is on the floor. Raise your left arm up. Gaze up. Make sure your spine is long, maybe a little tuck of the chin. Release the left hand down. Untuck your toes as you drop your right knee down and lift up Ujjayi Asana. Very good, guys. And then we release the hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, left leg goes high. And find your vinyasa, plank pose, lower down, upward dog, and downward dog. From here, bend your knees, bring your knees onto the floor about mat wide, untuck your toes, and find a quick child pose, dropping your forehead down. Just allowing our body here to take a few deep breaths and rest into that pose. Very slowly from here, start lifting back up. Tuck your toes, find your downward dog. Maybe move into downward dog, bending one knee at a time. And this is where we're going to have a play with our first round of hand balancing. So you can either step or jump through a malasana. If it's your first time, I highly recommend just stepping. So we're going to bring the right foot onto the outside of your right hand and then the left foot onto the outside of your left hand. So we're finding our yogi squat. So this is what it should look like. Now, if you guys have tight hips, you might want to sit on the block or have your hips a bit higher, okay? If you're happy here, we should have both heels flat onto the floor. So if your heels are not touching, open your feet a bit wider. Now we stay here, bring the back upright, roll the shoulders back. As we inhale, bring your left hand onto the floor, raise the right arm up, find a twist. And release. We go towards the other side, right hand on the floor, left hand up. Beautiful. And release down. Now you can either stay here, but if you guys want to have a little play with your crow pose, we're going to bring the hands onto the floor or on blocks if you have blocks at home. Press your palms, spread your fingers as wide as possible. Lift your hips, start walking your feet a bit closer to your hands. Come onto your tippy toes. Bring your knees into the outside of your armpit or tricep. Maybe bend the elbows until you can lift maybe one foot at a time, or perhaps you can lift both feet. And find your balance here. We're here for 3 breaths. Now, if you do not have the crow into your practice, you can have a play. If not, stay into your malasana. If crow is easy, start extending your elbows to find your crane pose. One more breath. And then from here, we're going to drop back down, find our chaturanga, one leg back, 2 leg backs, and then lower down chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Well done. We got 3 deep breaths here. Next, exhale, we bend our knees, look between our hands. Step, jump, or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release Uttanasana. And make your way to standing. Next breath in, reach high. And hands in front of your heart center. Beautiful. Back towards the front. We're going to go, you guys should already be back towards the front actually. We're going to go to a second round of flow. When you're ready, big toes touching. Inhaling, find your chair pose, bend your knees, sit back, lift your arms up. As we exhale, Uttanasana. Going to the same flow we just did. Inhaling, chair. There are going to be some small variations. Just pay attention, release down. Last round of chair, bend the knees, lift up. And then we find our eagle arm. Right arm comes under. And, left arm comes under. And left leg goes over. Can you lift your elbows a bit higher? Bring your hands away from your forehead. Extend the right leg as you lift the left leg up. Find a kicking back pose, transitioning warrior 3 first this time. Dive forward as you lift your left heel off the mat. And slowly find your triangle legs again. Lift up. Release your palms facing down. Gaze forward. Reach towards the front and relax down into your triangle pose. Gaze up. Flip your triangle, raise the right arm up. Reach high. And as we exhale, elbow on top of your knee. Or if you want to go into the full variation, bring the hand into the inside of your foot onto the floor. If you guys are used to going to bind, you're more than welcome to bring your left hand behind your back. Maybe interlock your arms. Find your full bind here. One more breath. Then release the bind, reach up, reverse the warrior. As we exhale, cartwheel our hands down on each side of your right foot. Find your runner's lunge. Come onto your tip of your toes with your left foot. Extend your spine. Right arm goes up with the inhale. Reverse Skandasana. So can you roll onto the outside of both of your feet as you reach your right hand towards the floor and drop your hips slow. Come back all up and over. Find your low lunge with the exhale. Drop your knee down, untuck your toes, lift up. As we exhale, hands in front of your heart center, twist towards the right side, left elbow and right knee together. Gaze up maybe. Beautiful. One more breath. Can you tuck your back toes, lift your left knee? And last one of breath here. Inhaling, bring your arms up. We are now into our low lunge. As we exhale, bring the hands down. Right leg goes up towards the sky. Find your vinyasa. So find your plank or 3-legged plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Well done, guys. And we got 3 deep breaths in here before we go towards the other side. Last deep breath here. And as we exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step, jump, or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release with the exhale. Make your way all the way up to standing. Reach high. Extend your fingertips. Samasthiti here in front of your heart. Second round of flow towards the other side. Inhaling, find your chair pose. Sit down, lift your arms up. You guys are doing great. We are the last round of flow. Release down with the exhale, Uttanasana. And again, Uttakasana with the inhale, lift up. And release. And last round, and this time we're going to hold. Reach up. And sit into your chair as you bring your right arm under. This one is right. This time is right. And the right leg up and over. Maybe hook your foot if you can. Find your balance. When you're ready, keep the eagle arms. Can you extend the left leg, right knee up? And then we're kicking that leg back, transition, warrior 3. In control, extend the right leg, toes pointing down, lift the right heel. For one more breath. And then drop that foot down. Triangle pose, open the arms wide, palm facing down. One inhale, and then we reach forward and down. Extend both sides of your body. Gaze up. And reverse the triangle. Reach high. As we exhale, bend the left knee. Maybe find a little bit more space into your leg. Either elbow on top of your left knee or a hand onto the floor on the inside. Or if you want to go into your bind or half bind, bring the right hand behind your back. Perhaps grabbing, wrapping your arms around. If you're onto your bind, remember to bring your right shoulder back still and gaze up. Beautiful. One more breath. Release the bind. Reverse the warrior. Reach high. As we exhale, cartwheel your hands down on each side of your left foot. Find your runner's lunge for one inhale. Right palm flat on the floor. Raise the left arm up. Gaze up. Either stay here if you want to go into reverse Kandasana. Roll onto the outside of both of your feet as you drop the hips low and reach the left hand back. Coming up and over. Frame your front foot again with your hand. Back knee down onto the floor. Lift up Ujjayi Asana, low lunge. As you exhale, hands in front of your heart. Twist towards the left side, right elbow and left knee together. And then tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Well done, guys. And then lift up with your hands, crescent lunge with the inhale. Square your hips. Release the hands onto the floor, Vinyasa. Left leg goes high. And make your way to your Vinyasa plank or three-legged plank. Lower down, Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. At your own pace, guys. Now from here, I invite you to find your resting pose of your choice, whether you want to go into wide leg child pose or knees together, untuck your toes, and relax your hips, slow forehead down. If you want to stretch your arms into your resting pose, you're more than welcome to bring your palms together into a prayer position behind your head, and that will stretch your shoulders and your tricep as well. And keep breathing here, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then slowly from here, we start making our way back into our downward dog. Take your time, lift up. Again, we got 3 breaths here. Any kind of variation you want to take, maybe one leg up, or any twist, or just paddling your dog. We're going to go into our second round of Malasana. So when you're ready, bend your knees, look between your hands. Either step or jump through your Malasana Yogi Squat. Land hips low. Same principle, guys. Here, when you're onto Malasana, the heels are flat on the floor, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. If you got tight hips, maybe sit on a block or keep your hips a bit higher. If you want to, bring your left hand onto the floor, right hand goes up with the inhale. If you want to go into your full bind, maybe bend your right elbow, bring your hand behind your back, and perhaps maybe even wrapping your arm around your leg. Now, this is just an option. You go into whichever variation you prefer. Release the bind, right hand goes back up. And release onto the floor straight away. Left hand's gonna go up with the inhale. If you want to go into your bind again, bring your left hand behind your back. Wrap your hand around. And then slowly releasing, left hand high and onto the floor. Now, if you want to have a little play again with your crow, if you do not wish to go into a crow, you can have a rest, maybe lay down on your back or anything. If you're happy to, bring your hands onto the floor, spread your fingers wide, and then lift your sitting bones high. Bring your feet a bit closer here, closer to your hands. Come onto your tippy toes, bend your elbows, and knees on the outside of your either armpit or tricep as you lift your toes off the mat. Kind of gazing just on the floor in front of us. And using our fingertips to balance ourselves. We've got 2 more deep breaths. If you guys are used to jump back into your chaturanga, I'm going to demonstrate it. If you guys don't want to, you just drop your feet down now and step back into your plank. But if you want to jump back, just extend your legs back. Upward dog and downward dog. Well done, everyone. Beautiful. 2 deep breaths into our downward dog. And 1 more breath. Make your way to your plank. Rock forward. We're going to go into a long chaturanga, rocking our upper body. You may drop your knees. If not, rock forward. We lower down for the count of 5 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Just relax on the floor. Open your arms wide if you want to, and breathe. Well done. Beautiful. And we're going to bring the right arm 90 degree. So you're going to have a 90 degree with your elbow, but also with the elbow with your body. All right. We're going to bring your left hand onto the floor. So I'll do it facing you so you guys can see. Left hand onto the floor, just on the outside of your chest. We're going to bring the left leg up and over as I roll towards the right side of my body and bring the left toes behind you onto the floor. So this is a really deep stretch into the front of your right chest. If it's too much for your chest, you might want to just open the arm extended instead of having it 90 degree. And that would ease a little bit into the stretch. Make sure your head is flat on the floor and try to relax here. Well done. 1 more breath. And we rock back onto our belly. Take a breath to recenter and relax. And then this time, I'm going to bring, when you're ready, the left arm 90 degree. And then right fingertips just outside of your chest, of your rib cage, as we bring the right leg up and over to bring the tippy toes onto the floor. And breathe and relax. Head is on the floor. And this might be really intense if you're not used to stretching the front of your chest. So by breathing deeply, that will help you to let go. Nice. Last breath here, guys. And then we roll back onto our belly. This time, bring 1 palm on top of each other and bring your forehead onto your hands as if it was a little pillow. Bring your hands on each side of your rib cage. Gonna find a sitting pose 1 more time. So you can either move through vinyasa. I'm gonna walk you through it. If you had enough challenge for today, just find your way to a sitting pose. If you're ready, press back into your plank, high plank, downward dog. Beautiful. Take 1 deep breath in here. As we exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step or jump through sitting. And release. Nicely done, guys. Right leg extended, left knee bent. We want to have the left knee bent, but the left foot just outside of our knee. And there's about a good hand palm distance between your foot and your knee. Flex your toes of your extended leg. As we inhale, we bring the arms up. As we exhale, we're folding towards the leg that is extended. So this is it could be a little bit of a challenge pose here. But the idea here is we wanted to have our drishti towards our big toes, so gazing towards our big toes and using our core muscle to pull our chest down towards our leg. Can you bring your right knee, so the knee that is extended, depending which side you went to, closer to your armpit? One more breath. And then we go up. As we inhale, hands up. Twist towards the side of your extended leg, hands onto the floor. And just find a little fold down here. And relax your spine. And come back to center, extend your leg, shake your leg, maybe move your knees left and right. Going towards the other side when you're ready. Extend the opposite leg and bend the opposite leg. So I don't know if we went left or right, it doesn't matter. Left toes are flex of your extended leg. As you inhale, raise the arms up. As you exhale, find your fall forward, using your core muscle to pull your chest down. And maybe if you can't reach for your foot, that's fine. Maybe reach for your leg and use your hands to kind of slowly pull yourself down. Can you lift the knee that is bent closer to you? So we want to have the knee touching your armpit or your arm. Beautiful. For one more breath. And then we go up. Twisting towards the side of our extended leg, fingertips onto the floor, and find a little bow down, not pushing it too much. And coming back, extend your legs and shake it. Well done, guys. We found our way to a laying down position from here. So find your sacrum control. We're going to go to just one boat variation, so not too hard today. So find your sacrum control, legs are parallel to the floor. You want to have either the hands in the inside of your knee, back is straight, roll the shoulders back. Maybe have a little tuck of the chin to lengthen the back of your neck so there's no contraction in the back of your neck. Release the hands if you want to, make it more challenging. You hold it for another 3 deep breaths. And then slowly start lowering yourself down. Very slowly. Hold it close to the floor. And release. Well done. And to lock your arms, bring your hands over your head, palms facing away from you, and stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Extend your body. And release and draw your knees in to your chest. Give yourself a hug. We're going to drop the feet down onto the floor. Preparing for our bridge pose. Any variation of bridge you want to take. I'm going to lead you to just a normal bridge. So make sure you can touch your heel with the tip of your fingers. You activate the inner thigh. So if you have a block at home, you might want to place a block between your knees. Squeeze in. When you're ready, lift your hips high as you can. Maybe have a little tuck of the chin again to lengthen the back of your neck. If you want to, if you're used to, maybe bring your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders under, press your hands against the mat. And keep breathing here. Can you bring your hips a bit higher? Keep activating the inner thigh. And keep your breath long and deep. Can you bring the hips tiny bit higher? Well done, guys, for one more breath. Slowly releasing the hands, the shoulders, and coming all the way down to the floor. Join the sole of your feet together, open the knees wide. Bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart center. And take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Closing the eyes if you want to. You're going to find one twist on each side. So you guys can take your favorite twist. I'm going to walk through one of them, but it's up to you which one you want to take. I'm going to keep the left knee towards my chest and extend the right leg all the way down to the floor. Right hand goes onto the outside of your left knee as you drop the knee towards the right side, of your mat, and open the left hand towards the left side. Keeping your shoulders on the floor, can you close your eyes and completely let go? Beautiful. We're staying here. If the one leg bend and one leg extended is too much of a deep twist, you might want to bend both legs or find any variation that you like. Last breath here, slow and deep into your belly. And come back towards the center. And where we're going to bring the left knee in, squeezing in as you extend the left leg down. Left hand on the outside of your right knee and drop the knee towards the left side as you open the right arm, opposite direction. And again, guys, you might want to close your eyes and allowing yourself to let go with every exhale. Let go of physical tension. Let go of thoughts or obligations. And just staying present here with your breath. Come back slowly towards the center. Take your time. Knees in, last round. Hug it in. And if you guys want to take any final variation of pose of your choice, you may want to find a happy baby or an inversion or anything. This is your time to do it. If you are happy to, let's just get into our Shavasana by extending the legs about mat wide onto the floor. Lower back is touching the floor. Open the arms, palm facing up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let a tuck of the chin maybe. And closing the eyes. And for the next few minutes, we're trying to stay still. Trying to resist the temptation to move or wiggle or scratch or anything. And the more still you're going to be, the deeper you're going to go into the relaxation and the more beneficial it'll be for yourself, your body. The more it's going to allow you to go into a meditative state. Can you deepen your breath? Can you commit to stay present a few more minutes? We're taking our last 2 deep breaths here. Then slowly we start bringing awareness back into our body, moving our fingers and our toes, moving our wrists, our ankle. Bring your palms together, interlock your fingers. Bring your hands over your head, palms facing away from you, and stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Stretch and extend your body as much as you can. And release and roll onto the right side of your body, laying down, maybe using your arm under your head as a pillow. Last deep breath here. Slowly make your way to a sitting pose. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Bring your back upright, shoulders back and down. Take one deep breath in here. Exhale, try to let go and relax. Hands in front of your heart center. Remember your intention you set at the beginning of the practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As we exhale, we bow your head down. Open your eyes, gazing at the tip of your fingers. I invite you to feel gratitude towards yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit. Gratitude for showing up today, for your me time, for your practice of yoga, for your better health. Namaste. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the class, please subscribe and give me a little like, thumb up, and that will help me reach out to more people that might be into yoga, want to learn more, or just want to practice more often from home. So please, that'd be awesome support for me. Also, if you want to make sure you don't miss any of my future class, check in the description below. There will be a link where you can put your name and your email, and you receive a little email every time I've got a new video on, which is at least once a week. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.